Let's get acquainted with Elijah Fisher, Canada's very own next LeBron James. This kid's insane. Let's get down. Let's check out why he is so good, why I think that he could be the next great coming out of Canada, and why I think he is literally the future of Canada basketball. Let's get down. Let's check out Elijah Fisher. So really quickly, right off the jump, he gets that ball, quick spin move towards the basket. Why is this important? Well, he receives that ball off the jump. As soon as he gets that ball, he takes one dribble, notices that this player has momentum taking him in that direction. Elijah Fisher then does a quick spin move after only one dribble and receiving it, and then finishes. He's a right-handed player and finishes with his left hand. That is why he is going to be amazing. His footwork is spot on and he's strong. And by the way, he has patience. Here he is right here getting that ball, taking one dribble, looking. Check that out. I really want to pause that really quick. Check this out. Looking. He's got multiple players around him and he is looking for the pass. He finds the open player and of course that player makes the other team pay. By the way, he has a lot of strength. He's able to really fade off of a defender who is bodying him and finishing strong right at the rim. Here he is right here in this clip, and then we can see him attacking that rim strong on a defender who then hits him. He's got the body control to be able to finish at the rim. Here's more body control. This takes a lot of core strength, hip strength to be able to do stuff like this. By the way, he's been killing it with Team Canada U19, and he's nowhere close to being 19 years old. He's also a very good defender who likes to get out on the break and get that ball in transition to be able to then eventually throw it down with a massive dunk. He is a very good player. By the way, you should have seen his massive dunk on Team Canada. Now, even though this is not Team Canada, this was the same exact dunk he threw down with Team Canada. He is a killer player. And if you're thinking that, oh, it's just his teammates aren't that good, that's why he's really showing up, this is one of his teammates. Just insane. In this next clip, he's sizing up his defender. Watch the defender's heels and when Elijah Fisher attacks the basket. Now, as soon as the defender's heels get down to the ground, Elijah Fisher attacks. And then when he attacks, of course, he pulls up for a nice jump shot. So while, yes, limiting your dribbles is a good idea to be able to attack that defender, also being able to size up your defender, watching his feet, seeing when he gives you the advantage, and then being able to pull up for a quick jump shot is extremely beneficial to you. It also helps if you're trying to get your shoulders lower than your defenders. Now, of course, this defender is playing extremely good defense. His shoulders are above his knees, which are above his toes. He is playing extremely good defense. However, his palms are down, which means that he's at a disadvantage when you drive. He will have a higher chance of being able to grab that foul call. Now, meanwhile, Elijah Fisher, his shoulders are well past his knees, and that is something that could be an advantage to him depending on who you ask. So here he lifts up, and now he's going into attack. He's got that negative step. If he had a little bit bigger of a negative step, it would be a little bit better. However, here he's able to then hop into that negative step here, which actually goes to his advantage, and he's able to push off. Now he clears out the reaching hands by using that left hand of his. Now he has the advantage. He's able to get past that defender. He has the angle now to be able to put him in jail if he wanted to, or he can pull up for a jump shot. Now when he pulls up for a jump shot, he goes left, right into his shot. Now, something I really want you to focus on is that foot. This is extremely important. So that foot pushes down, and then he goes into a massive split foot jump shot. Is that good? Well, no. I would actually like to see that right foot kick out just a bit more, because then we can have that shoulder and elbow a little bit better in line. However, he's still able to make this shot, and it's still a good shot. However, leg control could help him with consistency if he finds that he misses a few of those shots. In this next clip, he's going away from the screen. So he is brushing off that screen. He's not using it. And then he does a quick hesitation to draw out that big man so that now he can collapse that defense. Look at this. He has 4 players basically inside the key, which now means that he can kick out for a 3-point shot. And of course, his teammate is able to take that open shot. However, we see another teammate who's able to clean up the miss. And why I wanted to show you this clip is because now we can see with Elijah Fisher that when it comes to his attacking ability, his scoring ability, he's not a one-mindset player where he just wants to score himself. He wants to get his teammates involved, and that shows that he is a very good player at the next level. He is a very good passer, and he understands that by getting that ball into the paint, whether it's against a man-to-man or even against a zone, it's more deadly against a zone, but the more you get the defenders into the key, the more open your three-point players are. Now, if this player didn't feel comfortable taking that shot because considering he missed, and this player is running 100% towards him, now I'm not sure what's going on to the right of the screen, but this could have been an extra pass over to him. He looks like he's all set up, ready to go. However, we're really focusing on Elijah Fisher. I do like how he takes a quick hesitation step back to draw that center defender or that help defender out away from him, which then gets him off balance anyways, and again, passes to a teammate. I just absolutely love Elijah Fisher's game. Again, he's sizing up his defender, and watch that defender's heels. As soon as that defender reaches in and is on his heels, then we see that Elijah Fisher attacks, and that creates a nice spacing. This is very, very high level. Again, sizes up, trying to make that defender make a mistake, which he does, and then Elijah Fisher makes him pay with a two-handed slam. So why is this important? Well, as soon as he notices in his peripheral vision that that defender's heels are on that ground, he knows I need to attack. This defender is no longer playing me straight up. Yes, he is, but his heels are essentially off the ground, and because of that I need to attack. I'm much faster than him anyways, but because those heels were on the ground, that makes him an inoperable defender, and then I can go in for the slam. Going back to the first part, however, what we can see is he is, again, sizing up his defender. Now, if a secondary defender came in, he would be essentially screwed. He is up against that corner, and that's a very deadly corner to be in. But if you're trying to spread the floor, this is still a very good way to do so. This defender looks like he's doing okay. However, his heels are on the ground, and any time that a defender goes to jump forward and tries to reach in, whether he jumps forward and doesn't reach in, or doesn't matter. Whether he jumps forward, you need to attack. And here, what we see is that defender tries to reach in. Remember that saying Michael Jordan used to say, "You reach, I teach"? Well, guess what? Elijah Fisher just taught right there. Taught that defender, do not reach in on him. And we also see with Elijah Fisher, he knows how to use his offhand to be able to keep that defender at bay. And of course, he understands he needs to get that ball out farther. He did, and he was able to attack. Stops on a dime. That creates that distance, keeps that defender away from him, and it gives him time to operate. Now, with Team Canada, he's been doing extremely well, considering that he is still a middle high school player, and he's playing against players who are under 19 at the international stage, and he's showing up, and he's able to make the shots. He's able to do what he's been doing at the AAU level with his team grassroots in Toronto. I think that he could be a massive player going into the future. Expect to see more breakdowns of Elijah Fisher coming up very soon. This is just a preliminary what I think about him. I want to see more. I want to see what he does with Team Canada. So, of course, stay tuned.